I'm Rusty Scherer, originally from South Carolina. I'm retired military, but here in Utah also. My question, I'm becoming very upset when I watch the committees, both the Senate and the House, where I thought you're supposed to tell the truth. We have the Secretary of the State, the Attorney General, the head of NSA, the IRS. They come before the committees. They give misleading statements, and even to the point of lying. Then later on, they say, oh, I apologize, yet they go with impunity. If I were called before Congress and I gave a lie, I'd probably end up in jail. So what I'm seeing is Congress is becoming very ineffective. How can you believe anybody who testifies before Congress if they're not held to the truth?
You can't. That's the short answer. The longer answer is, it's a tough thing when you've got a government that is under the leadership of the party that is the President's party. So the Senate's under the control of the President's party and has, to my great frustration, been unwilling to stand up to the President even when the President starts to trample on legislative prerogatives. And he's done that time and time again. Remember his illegal recess appointments? I was widely criticized for the fact that I called him out on that, and I told him we've got to hold him accountable. Widely criticized by the press and the Washington establishment. And yet, as it turned out, a few months later, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit agreed with me completely, and I felt vindicated. At the same time that was happening, at the same time I was being criticized by many of my colleagues in the Senate publicly, some in my own party, many of them, some in the other party, were coming to me privately saying, Mike, I agree with you on this. The President overstepped his bounds. I just don't feel comfortable criticizing him for it. Bad things happen when people lie, especially when they lie in the context of government, when they lie in hearings regarding the operations of government, and then those in charge of government, those in charge of the legislative branch, for example, do nothing. So that's why I support the House of Representatives in moving forward, as they have on some occasions, with trying to hold people in contempt of Congress when they lie.